Good morning, it is 2nd of September 2022. It is 6:50 in the morning. This is Euro USD 5-minute chart. Yesterday's market was in a free fall, and right now it's forming a bear flag. Market here sitting near top of the range. I just opened a short position here with a stop up here. What I'm hoping is going to happen is continuation for yesterday's move, and for the market to keep falling lower and lower, at least to come and test these lows. Right now I'm trapped in a short position. Market tested this level here as resistance 4 times, broke above it, and came back and tested it as support. This candle looks so strong. I guess I'll be stopped out here, and if I get stopped out, my plan is to wait for this market to come back down again below this resistance, test it back as resistance, then I'll take a position short after break down the resistance. It is 5 seconds into this candle close. It's so bullish, which means it's likely to see some sort of follow through. It's near top of the range, but it carries so much momentum. Candle like this is likely to see another bull candle that follows it. It's near top of the range. Some bears could believe it's a good opportunity to short because it's near top of the range. I believe also some bulls would buy immediately at a candle close, believing that it would see follow through, which is more likely. We had this yellow trend line here working as support, 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 and then this was a fake breakout or fake breakdown below the yellow trend line, which I'll call it bear trap, because anyone who would sell short on the break of this trend line is now trapped, and if they have stop losses here, still they are trapped still in a bad trade or in a bad position. I guess the best entry was to sell short near this double top area. Market still could rally, that's for sure. Here there was some sort of a double top, and market just pulled back a little bit to the moving average and then made a new high. Looks like it's about to make a new high here as well. I think I'm just coming with the mentality from yesterday that this is a very strong downtrend and I need to be selling short anything. Well, in reality, we had this resistance here and market broke above it, turned into support, so that was a good buy opportunity. Guess I'll get stopped out here. I'll close my position here. That's 45. I don't like to lose over $45 on any single trade. So the setup now is gonna be, if the market was to come back down here, test this as resistance, then I'm gonna take a short position here. Otherwise, I'm gonna wait and see what will happen. Feels like market is gaining momentum here, which makes me inclined to be looking to buy instead of selling short. But again, the setup is still valid. If the market was to come back down here, this now look to short here. But I'll not try to catch a top because I don't know how far this is going. It's already broke above this yellow trend line here. Which could possibly mean that this is just exhaustion. We come back down. Could be. 15-minute time frame. Yeah, so one thing to mention is that the big picture is this. Okay, this is the bigger picture. Every time you have a very strong momentum to the downside, once you reach near bottom of the range, this momentum gets absorbed and reversed into an upward momentum, because that's what a trading range is. And right now this is very strong momentum to the downside, 1 pullback 2. So I would say it makes sense that what happened here and here and here is likely to happen again here. So any long opportunity down here is good. Now if this was to keep going all the way up to come and test this high, there's so much room to go up. Plus this does not look like a bear flag to me. Say it would look like a bear flag if we stayed below here. Now this doesn't look like a bear flag, so I guess I'll be looking to buy. This is the 15-minute chart. Market is gaining momentum here. I'll take a small long position here. Where the market is likely to find support is here at my stop loss. I was hoping the market is not actually coming down, because everyone is waiting for a pullback too long. So if everyone is waiting for a pullback is likely will not come and the market will keep going higher. If the market comes back up again here, I'll add to my position. concern is this channel here. Market could be coming to visit this channel trend line and go back again for the channel line. I'll wait for a candle close and then I might add to my position. Here it is. I didn't wait for candle close, but here it is. And that's a full position. It's too high up, so taking a long position here. It's far away from the moving average. Best long entries would be down here, but you could always have the same argument. So if I took a long position somewhere up here, somewhere up here, somewhere up here, market end up coming back down. Somewhere up here, if you want to take a long position, market didn't pull back. Somewhere up here, end up pulling back. The point is, say it could go higher. Bear bar closing near its low. So here we have this tail on top indicating selling pressure, and the bull bar closed at its midpoint. We'll have a doji. It's an inside doji. I showed that the market came all the way down here and then bulls started buying it, closing it back up again. But again, it also means that short sellers sold here and they sold here. Not just short sellers, but also profit takers. So this could be just profit taken before another leg up. So these two purple horizontal lines represent high of the day and low of the day. This is from yesterday, so this is the low of the day so far, and this is the high of the day. Could this be the high of the day? And from up here we keep trending lower? Just based on this, whatever, everyone is waiting for a pullback to go short, and people are like taking this area as resistance. This wick here, could be. I mean, it Happens a lot. I believe market is going lower. But maybe it will just come up here first. Maybe. Oh, 0.5 is here. Yeah, I still believe this market can squeeze itself just a little bit higher. Come on, run. You can do it. Move my stops to break even here. What? Doesn't want to move. Move, dude. Thank you. Market's trying to form a double top. Come on, just push a little bit higher. Come on. Trying to act like there is a resistance here. Part of me thinking me trading my stop loss to break even is a mistake. Should have kept it down here just to give the market some room. Because I still believe it's going higher. Still believe bears who shorted here will be trapped and then they have to scale in higher. And maybe trading my stop loss up here is a mistake. Yeah, but I do this anytime I have a terrible entry. And my entry is as bad as it can get. And now I'm inclined to pull my stop loss back down here, but I don't do that. Just it's not part of my personality moving my stop loss back again. If I move it up in the direction of the trade. I never move it in the opposite direction. Just never. Even if I feel the temptation, hey, just pull it, just give it a little bit more wiggle room. It doesn't work like that. Give it wiggle room and rip me off later. Just wait. So we have short traders who shorted here this week. We also have short traders who believe this is a reversal bar and did not wait for the market to come below it and immediately started shorting. As this market just pushed a little bit up, all these traders will be trapped and they'll be forced out of their positions. Come on up. Go up, go up. I think I'll be stopped out here. I think this is not going up. I mean, not for now. I think I'll be stopped out first. We'll pull back to the moving average. And then it might keep pushing higher. Close this position. I can sit and do nothing. Maybe this would be more helpful. I'm actively managing the trade. even though I believe in a passive approach could be better. Uh, Also, passive approach is good when everything is right, when the entry is right, when the setup is right. A passive approach could work really well. I guess I just close this position here. The way I want to close the position and not wait for the market to hit it is that when the market hits it, usually there is slippage. This market is teasing me, teasing my stop. Oh god, look at this bar now. Imagine if I closed and then I see big bull bar and then the market starts to go on higher. I'll be in pain. Okay, acted as resistance once, acted as resistance twice. Let's see. Come on, go up, go up. Good man. Oh shit. The market is clearly stolen here. This is this is a 15-minute candle. So for the past 15 minutes, market is kind of unable to break out over the previous candle's high. Just made a new high and immediately closing back down again. So you can see that market's struggling. But again, I would say it was a mistake moving my stop loss to break even now. Should I yeah, I should have left some room. I should have at least had my stop down here. Anyway, 5 seconds into the candle close and you can see there is a tail now on top. Market is retracing. Bear bar. The momentum is clearly to the upside. My entry is clearly messed up because the best entry would be near the moving average. My entry is just in the middle of the space. By the way I entered here is the reason why I entered here, because I know just when the market is strong in one direction, it traps bulls out because they want to enter but they cannot enter because they're waiting for a pullback, so they are trapped out and they cannot enter, and it traps bears in because they're waiting for a pullback so they can buy back their shorts. And if everyone is waiting for a pullback, usually a pullback never comes and the market keeps trending higher. And just for this single reason, I found myself so eager to take a position no matter where. It could pay out. It could pay out. Who knows? I think I just need to be patient. I think the market is not acting. I think market is truly struggling around this area. It's a candle here. Let's see if could be a field final flag. Let's tie three candles barbed wire here, and then an attempt to go higher. Put a high and then put another higher high, but market is struggling to keep going because it needs some liquidity, and usually it would come down to find this liquidity before it continues back up. And I want to be aware of this, so if the market was to pull back and I get stopped at a break even here, I might want to re-enter again. One minute into the candle close, and you can see from a good looking bull bar into a very bad looking bear bar. First position, got stopped out in the first position. Come on up. And I got stopped out in the second position. Yeah, so that's a break even, nothing here. I think I'm just gonna wait, chill, and wait for a good setup to emerge. And this is why I think trailing my stop loss to break even might have been a mistake. Because I just got stopped out and immediately market started to rally back again. I don't like to chase the market higher and higher and higher, just not worth it. Doesn't end well for me. Also missing on the move is so hard. I'm so tempted to take another long position here, but I will not. I will not. I'm gonna wait and chill. I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break. Wait for a good setup. My stop loss was here, just right here, and it got taken out before the move. It's just unbelievable. So terrible. I knew that trailing my stop loss to break even was a mistake because it was just very tight. Took a short position here, market immediately started to reverse. Now there is a theory I had, but we have this channel working as resistance, support, resistance, resistance, support. Market broke above it, it became a support, market right now broke below it, and I'm expecting it to work as resistance. Could be a terrible theory, and I get stopped out immediately here. This level here was working as resistance, broke above it, turned into support. Now we have this level here working as resistance, broke above it, and right now market testing it as support. So I would say market is between the area of this yellow trend line here as resistance and this red zone as support. We turned into My theory is everyone who bought up here and did not sell will be trapped if this market keeps going lower. Maybe my stop loss is just too tight. I guess it is. Market is gaining momentum back again above the moving average. I was hoping the moving average will hold as resistance because it did here once, twice, 3 times. It's still 1 minute for a candle close. Maybe it will close somewhere down here and the moving average will actually hold as resistance. Or maybe I'll be proven stupid for thinking this is the top. Which I'm likely to be proven stupid for thinking this is the top. Just looking at the market this way, that's an uptrend. This could be a similar theory here. Doesn't quite apply here. I think I might be wrong. Let's see. Maybe I'm actually missing on buying a pullback. Maybe the market came down to offer a pullback in this new uptrend and I'm just missing on this opportunity to buy long. I'm not buying it. (15-minute) 20 EMA is holding a support. Let's see. If I'm someone who's looking to buy and I'm looking at this, where do I want to enter? I think somewhere around 0.5 or 0.6, somewhere around this area here. So I believe this has more room down to go. If I'm someone who's looking to buy, where do I want to enter? Immediately at the moving average. Once we touch the moving average, I'm looking to enter. And this is what happened here. Quite interesting how this previous resistance turned immediately into support, which is expected. I mean, that's what you expect from a resistance, is to turn into support. Again, I'm just criticizing myself for having a very bad entry, because my entry should have been here. The trend line itself. The trend line itself should have been my entry, not way down here. Yeah, but you can see why, because here broke below it, tested it, resistance, follow through, took a short position down here, market end up coming back up, which is more likely to happen than just continuation. Yeah, if I'm stopped out on this trade, I'm done for the day. Be sad that I'm done before even London session is open. Yeah, so the bad thing about taking a short position in an ascending uh, channel is that, assuming that here you have a breakout failed, came back down, you just assume something like this was to happen. So the point I'm trying to make, that the more time the price is actually ranging sideways and hitting top of the channel, the more time inside this channel, the higher the price goes, because it's an ascending channel and top of the channel is just rising. So if I have a stop loss which is somewhere here, who's not hit here, assuming that it's not hit here, with the more time we're spending inside top of the channel, the worse, because it will finally be hit. Right now I'm stopped out. Not yet. So again, it's working as resistance, but yeah, I'm stopped out now. Yep. 48 plus 2, that's 50. That's 51 actually, because of the slippage.